understand the concept of geometric sequence, we need to review the lessons on ratios. If you remember, a ratio is the quotient of two numbers. We have here what's in, and what you will do is you will tell the ratio of the second number to the first number. We have here 5 items. The first one is 3 and 9. What we will do here is to divide 9 by 3, and that is equal to 3. For number 2, 5 and 30. That is 30 divided by 5, which is equal to 6. For number 3, we have negative 10 and 20. That is 20 divided by negative 10 is equal to negative 2. And for number 4, 8 and 8, that is 8 divided by 8 is equal to 1. And for number 5, we have 12 and 4, that is 4 over 12, that is now equal to 1/3. So 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1, and 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. What do these sequences have in common? So there are 5 items here. We have first one is 8, 16, 32, 64, and 128. Now, what is actually the secret in this sequence? So it is multiply by 2. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. 32 times 2 is 64. And 64 times 1 times 2 is equal to 128. What about this one? It is multiply by 3. So 1 times 3 is equal to 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 times 3 is equal to 81. And for this one, that is multiply by 1/2. 20 times 1/2 is equal to 10. 10 times 1/2 is equal to 5. 5 times 1/2 is equal to 2.5. And 2.5 times 1/2 is equal to 1.25. For this item, that is multiply by 5. Negative 4 times 5 is equal to negative 20. Negative 20 times 5 is equal to negative 100. You multiply that again by 5, you will get this answers. And for this item, we have 1, negative 2, 4, negative 8, and 16. To get this sequence, we have to multiply 1 by negative 2. That is now negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 is equal to 4. And 4 times negative 2 is equal to negative 8. And negative 8 times negative 2 is 16. So all of this sequence are made by multiplying each term by the same number to get the next term. They are geometric sequences. The number that each term is multiplied by to get the next term is called the common ratio, or the R of the sequence. So 2, 3, 1/2, 5, and negative 2 are the common ratio of the different geometric sequences. We define geometric sequence as a sequence where each term after the first is obtained by multiplying the preceding term by a non-zero constant called common ratio. In symbol, common ratio is R. We have to keep in mind that the common ratio is what makes geometric sequence unique from other types of sequences like arithmetic sequence. We have already discussed arithmetic sequence before. You have learned that unlike geometric sequences, the terms of an arithmetic sequence are determined by adding the preceding term by a fixed number called common difference. So in geometric sequence, we need common ratio, while in arithmetic sequence, we need the common difference. This is now the sequences that decrease by dividing. Can you figure out the next 3 terms in this sequence? We have 1024, 256, 64, 16, and 4. Based on this, what is the 6th term? The answer is 1. Now, how did we get 1? Let's continue this. That is 1/4 and 1/16. if we will analyze this one, how did we arrive at these three next terms? This sequence starts with 1024 and decreases by dividing 4 each time. So we have to divide 1024 by 4 to get 256. And divide this again by 4 to get 64. 64 divided by 4 is 16 divided by 4 is equal to 4 until 1 over 16. So the sequence is decreasing. Dividing by 4 is equivalent to multiplying each term by 1/4 to give the next term. So you can also multiply it to get 1 over 4 and 1 over 16 by 4. The recursive definition of geometric sequence. Each term in a sequence is identified by its position in the sequence. The first term is A1 because it is in position 1. The term in position n, where n is a natural number, is called An. A geometric sequence can be defined recursively by the formula An plus 1 is equal to R An, where R is the common ratio of the sequence. And the value of the first term needs to be given as well so that the definition is unique. So we have to take note that the first term should be given so that our geometric sequence is unique. Finding the ratio. The common ratio of a geometric sequence can be found by dividing any term in the sequence by the one before it. So find the common ratio for this geometric sequence: 8, 12, 18, 27, and 40.5. Choose any term and divide it by the one before it. So let's say 12 divided by 8, that is equal to 1.5. Now if we will want to check if this is correct, we have to divide 18 by 12, and that is 1.5. 27 divided by 18 is 1.5, and 40.5 divided by 27 is equal to 1.5. So we have a common ratio, which is 1.5. Now we have activity what's more. This is activity 1. Determine if the following sequences are geometric or not. If the given is a geometric sequence, identify its common ratio. So I will give you 1 minute to analyze or answer that question. Let us now check number 1, 13927. That is a geometric sequence with a common ratio of 3. Because 3 divided by 1 is 3, 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 27 divided by 9 is equal to 3. For number 2, that is a geometric sequence where the common ratio is negative 5. Because negative 10 divided by 2 is negative 5. 50 divided by negative 10 is negative 5, and negative 250 divided by 50 is equal to negative 5. For number 3, that is not a geometric sequence, because if you will divide 7 divided by 4, 10 divided by 7, and 13 divided by 10 will not lead a similar answer. For number 4, that is a geometric sequence where r is equal to negative 1. Negative 1 divided by negative 1 is equal to 1. 1 divided by negative 1 is equal to negative 1, and 1 divided by 1 is equal to negative 1. And for the last item, that is not a geometric sequence, because if you're going to divide the second term by the first term, there is no similar answer with this. If you will also divide 11 by 9 and 14 by 11. So it is not a geometric sequence. For activity number 2, read each item carefully and do what is asked. For number 1, find the common ratio of the sequence, 5, 5, 5, 5. For number 2, if the first term of a geometric sequence is 10 and r is equal to negative 3, find the next 3 terms. For number 3, find the next 3 terms of a geometric sequence whose first term is negative 2 and common ratio equal to negative 1. So same mechanics, I will give you 1 minute to answer the following questions and we will answer after that. Okay, so for number 1, the answer is 1, because 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1, 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1, and 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. For number 2, the answer is negative 30, 90, and negative 270. And for number 3, we have negative 2, 2, and 2. What about for this activity? AS or GS, analyze and complete the table below. So if it's AS, you write the common difference, and if it's geometric sequence, you write for the common ratio or for the R. So I will give you again 1 minute to do the activity. Okay, for number 1, we have 4, 8, 12, 16. That is an arithmetic sequence because for the common difference, we have 4. So 4 is our common difference. 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12, and 12 plus 4 is equal to 16. For number 2, that is a geometric sequence with a common ratio of 2. 8 divided by 4 is 2, 16 divided by 8 is 2, and 32 divided by 16 is equal to 2. For number 3, we have a geometric sequence with a common ratio of negative 1. For number 4, that is arithmetic sequence with a common difference of 6. And for the last item, that is a geometric sequence with a common ratio of 3. for your last activity, and you just have to comment your answer on the comment section of my channel or this video. For number 1, in the last 3 minutes, a certain bacterium grew in a petri dish at this pattern, 3, 6, and 12. At this rate, how many bacteria will there be after 10 minutes? So it's asking how many bacteria after 10 minutes. For number 2, Emily received 10 pesos on her first birthday. Each year, the amount she received tripled. How much money will she receive on her 5th birthday? And for the last item, a laboratory studies a new type of virus which infected a certain barangay in Mindanao. They have found out that the origin of the virus has infected 4 people, and each of these people infected 4 more people, and so on. If the pattern continues, how many people are infected in the 6th degree of transmission? So you will just comment your answer on the comment section of this video. So that's all for geometric sequence. I hope you have learned something in our discussion, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on my channel.